Pipsqueak, Featherweight, A True Friend by Switch W. Ever since Featherweight has started school, he was quite alone. Even he had a few friends, but not what he called a true friend. He often spent the recess by himself. Even he tried to ask the other friends if he could join them to play games or soccer, but he often said, "No, you're too many, perhaps next time." And Featherweight he thought, okay. Often when he came home from school, his mother often asked, "How was your school day?" "It was okay, a lot of fun." He tried to look happy, but deep down he felt hurt. Even he didn't have much friends at school. Even he then tried to spend some time with some other friends after school, like Rumble, for example. They were quite good friends, but for the most part he often spent time with his brother, found a lane to train him for to perhaps be a future Wonderbolt someday. And sometimes then Featherweight is just at home, reading some books, or either in the library to read some books. But since after that, he spent most of the time by himself, until one day, after school, Diamond Tiara and Silver Spoon saw him walking around by himself. "Oh, here's the Featherweight. I thought you were lighter than that. Have you forgot your extra weight?" said Silver Spoon. "Perhaps he did," said Diamond Tiara. But Featherweight didn't say anything. He tried to leave. "Oh, don't go. He's just talking to you." "Have you even forgot your weights, Featherweight? I thought you were too light for that," said Silver Spoon again. But this time he started to cry. "Stop, please." "But we used to have some fun." But now Featherweight was very hurt. "Stop doing that," said Pony. And they both turned around and saw Pipsqueak right behind them. "Oh, we didn't hear you first. You were just a quiet Pipsqueak. Or you call it Pipsqueak or Quiet Quick." "Just stop. Leave him alone. He doesn't need you to be bullying him," said Pipsqueak. "Oh, you're so brave now. Isn't right, Steel Spoon? Isn't that the Quiet Quick so brave right now?" "Yeah. You should not be so brave. He's so quiet himself." "Leave him alone," said Pipsqueak, even louder this time. And he walked up to them even closer. "I said leave him alone." "Oh, you're so brave now," said Diamond Tiara, and just smiling at them. "I said leave him alone," said Pipsqueak even closer this time. "Come on, Silver Spoon. We lead those two losers from south." "Yeah," said Diamond Silver Spoon, and they both left. "Are you okay, Featherweight?" said Pipsqueak. And Pipsqueak, he saw that Featherweight was so hurt. He was really crying now. He took Pipsqueak took with Featherweight with them to an ice cream shop to buy some ice cream for him to cheer him up. "Here. Thanks," said Pipsqueak. Featherweight. "How can you even stand them doing that to you? You should at least tell them to stop doing it." "If I could," said Featherweight. "I'm not so brave enough." But Pipsqueak was quiet at first then. You have to try to stand up to you. Why don't you have any of your friends to be with there? Most of my friends even want to be with me. Why? I'm so small and not so brave. The only friend I know who was brave enough is Rumble. He and the one who stood up for me, but now he was all training with his brother, said Featherweight. Well, if you want to be a friend, I'm gonna be your friend, and we can do anything you want to do. We can play some games, we can go to the movies, or just, do anything you want. Featherweight didn't know exactly what to say, except, really? Yeah. And Featherweight he didn't know how to say it or respond, except, okay. And from that moment, Featherweight and Pipsqueak started to be friends. They often went to Pipsqueak's home after school, playing games, just playing around. Then they went to Featherweight's home, and his mother was happy to see that he brought a friend home. And from this, everything seems to be working well for Pipsqueak and Featherweight as a friendship. And they started to spend some more time together at after school and during school time. Until one day. One day when Featherweight came to school, Pipsqueak wasn't there. Apparently, he was sick. He got the pony flu and had to be home from school for the next 3 weeks. And during those 3 weeks, Featherweight was bullied by Diamond and Silver Spoon more than ever. Now since he had his friend to protect him. Even then Rumble tried to step out to protect him. But he could be there 24/7. But leave me alone, said Pipsqueak and Featherweight when they tried to bully him at the school and off school. Even he tried to tell Miss Shirley about this. If you tell her, we bully you even more. She wouldn't even believe you. If you've been trying to tell her, she won't even believe what you do that is true, said Silver Spoon also. They managed to almost break him from that part. They managed to make him to believe that if he even told their teacher that they bullying him, because he thought that Miss Shirley would even believe that the most good students at Silver Spoon and Diamond Terra would never bully any other of the students. So he never told Miss Shirley about this, not even his parents. For the next couple of days after, just as sometime a week before, the Pipsqueak was back to school. He was so nervous about this going to school, he tried to avoid Diamond Terra and Silver Spoon as much as possible. He even tried to stay away from them during the recess. He tried to stay away from any of the opponents there so they couldn't bother him. But they often found him. Either he's hiding somewhere under the bathroom, or on this corner at the school, under a tree, try to ignore them. But they managed to almost break him. And then, when the day came, when Pipsqueak was back, he found that Featherweight was on the tree. Hey Pipsqueak, hi Featherweight, I'm back. But he didn't answer. What's wrong? But Featherweight didn't answer either. Then he tried to ask Rumble what happened. And then Rumble told exactly what happened. Pipsqueak was so furious about this. How could any pony try to break his friend? So, after school, Pipsqueak was walking alone. Then he saw Featherweight was walking by himself until he was stopped by Diameter and Silver Spoon. "Oh, here you are again, Featherweight, or shall I say Heavyweight?" But he didn't answer. "Ah, come on, used to talking to you," said Silver Spoon back. But this time, Pipsqueak snapped. He couldn't stand that any pony tried to bully his friend like that. This time, he was so furious. He actually went back to school just in time before Miss Shirley left. "Miss Shirley?" "Yeah?" "Oh, Pipsqueak, can you come quick?" "Why? It's emergency." All right," she said, and then he took her to the street. Just at the moment, she saw that Diamond Tiara and Silver Spoon was pulling Featherweight, and that made her very, very furious. "Diamond Tiara, Silver Spoon, what are you doing?" That loud screaming made them both jump in the air. "Oh, Miss Shirley," said Silver Spoon, and they both were terrified. "How dare you try to bully your own classmate like that? And what Fat Pipsqueak told me? And even he told that Rumble has tried to protect him since you have been bullying him all this time? And that you tried to tell him that I would even believe him? You two will have a serious talk provided with you and your parents from now on. Right tomorrow after school, you two will have bring your parents to school so I can seriously talk with them. And then seeing you that you two will have been suspended detention for next 3 months. But, no buts, Silver Spoon or Diamond Tiara. This is your punishment for your own doing, said Miss Shirley, and she walked. And Diamond Tiara and Silver Spoon didn't say much, and then she just looked at Pipsqueak, and he just smiled and looked seriously at them, angry. And they both realized they couldn't even say much, so they just left. Featherweight turned around and looked at Pipsqueak about us, and he said, "Thanks. You're welcome. I won't even let anyone try to hurt my true good friend," said Pipsqueak. And they spent the rest of the day together at the ice cream shop to try to make this better for him. And already the next day, after school, Pipsqueak and Featherweight had been told by Miss Shirley to stay after school, and they stayed. And they could hear from inside that Miss Shirley was talking serious talk to Diameter and Silver Spoon's parents and himself. And to hear the most, Miss Filterrich was so furious about his own daughter that he had heard that she had been bullying others. At least that she could be more serious, but not this. He was beyond furious. He could never believe his own daughter to do anything like this. And after that their talk was over, Miss Shirley brought in Pipsqueak and Featherweight so they could get an apology from Silver Spoon and Diamond Tiara. And they were serious about this apology. And from that day, Miss Shirley makes sure that no other of her students was bullied by any pony at all. She even made a new policy: no non-tolerance against the bully. She even spread this on the paper to all the parents around the town. Make sure to stop bullying at all cost. No pony should be bullied, said on the paper. And even from that day, Pipsqueak and Featherweight became very much true friends, and they had never been bullied by either Silverspoon or Diamantera or any other ponies since that day. In fact, Silverspoon and Diamantera had learned their lesson after 3 months of detention to clean the whiteboard, and even to clean the classroom. And they also got 4 months off grounded from their own parents. And they seriously learned about this and apology. It took them about almost a couple of months until they became friends with Pipsqueak and Featherweight. But at first, they both didn't trust them because they thought that this was a false way for them to trick them again. But it wasn't. After some time, they accepted them as a friend. And that's how Pipsqueak and Featherweight became a true good friends. The end.